1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020.
Thank you, Chairman. I know Natasha brought down these big spreadsheet packets for everybody. If you wanted to, I could kind of walk you through the landscape of one, and then you'll kind of understand how the flow goes for the other renewals. So we want to go to the one tab. Actually, there'll be a couple sheets, tab sheets, because there's several different plan designs. Probably the easiest to go to the one that says half active in the corner. Here it says half active. This will be our active employees. The other spreadsheets reference retiree plans. The columns at the top will they signify what suffix or plan that we have active membership in. So it'll have like an AC number and then 1,000, and then underneath it says patrol staff. That kind of tells you which collective bargaining agreement that corresponding benefit correlates to. And then for each of the plan designs, it goes through all of the particulars, the deductibles, the copays, the prescription coverage, mail order, office visit copays, if they have chiropractic, their urgent care, ER copays, preventative care, and then the max out-of-pockets. There's also a column to the right for each of those plan designs that says HRA plan. So basically, what we did in 2012, just for some back history for some of our newer council members, we went out to the market and we purchased what's called a high deductible plan. So basically, we're purchasing a plan design that matches the column that says HRA, but we're delivering a benefit that is the contractual benefit underneath the suffix. So if you look at the numbers, where it says current monthly cost, that's basically what we're paying to HAP, and then you'll look at what the renewal was. If we bought the plan fully insured without the high deductible, but having to provide the benefit level, you can see it's almost $130 extra a month. So there's an additional savings that we get by buying a high deductible plan. And then based on Public Act 152, we're able to take the cost of funding the HRA and any of the taxes and fees under the Affordable Care Act, and we build out what's called an illustrative rate. So in the particular box, the first one that you're looking at, that family plan, if we were not purchasing an HRA plan, would be the $1,835, but because we're doing an HRA plan, it's $1,730. So it's a cost savings not only for the city and for the employee, because we each have a cost or kind of a vested interest in the plan designs and the cost structure. It will also give you the counts per suffix, what we call them, and you can see that the cost savings will vary by plan design. A lot of that's driven by utilization. So obviously the more the benefit is used, there's more claims, and obviously the insurance, they have a rating model that's based on utilization. Across the board though, overall on the cover sheet, HAP overall, so that active employees, retirees, was a 2.6 increase for the plan renewal year, which is a pretty phenomenal increase. With HAP, we've been in that 9 to 10% for a few years, and we've kind of gotten down to this 2.6, which is a really good number. I would agree with that.
Any discussion on that? Sure.
What is the average cost between, what's the difference, how much would a HAP policy cost for an employee and a Blue Cross and Blue Shield? Just what is it basically costing us a year?
So monthly, I mean the HAP, the family plans are basically kind of around that $1,775 mark. The Blue Cross, because we have Blue Cross Blue Shield plans, and then we have Blue Care Network plans. The Blue Care Network is really the matching product to the HAP. They're both an HMO. So a lot of our employees have started to migrate to the Blue Care Network plans because those family plans are only in, some of them aren't even hitting 1,000 for the month. So it's a very cost-effective structure and plan design, and basically, the employee, when they have the open enrollment system, they'll be able to see the differences between all of their available options. So, as I said, we've had kind of a migration from HAP to Blue Care Network. It's the same it's an HMO plan, so you're talking the same network, the same providers, the same delivery of service. And then Blue Cross Blue Shield, probably just an average amount I can give you. I mean, those roughly are around the 1,700 mark too. So, you know, HAP and Blue Cross seem to be trending almost the same. Blue Care Network has kind of come in as an additional player, and that's one of the providers that we recently negotiated to, like, our last round of contracts. We brought this option to the table. And said, you know what, they're a great option. It's the same benefit. It's at a much reduced cost.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, item 40 is a motion to approve the contract renewal with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Blue Care Network, for the period of July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020.
So this is for all of our Blue Cross Blue Shield plans, actives and retirees. It's a -6% decrease, which we have not seen a decrease in Blue Cross Blue Shield for some time now. So, and the Blue Care Network piece, because it is a Blue Cross Blue Shield product, the renewals are tied together. It's a flat. However, we are moving the Blue Care Network to an HRA model. So actually, we're going to save an additional $112,000 this year on that renewal.
Any discussion on that? Okay, item 41 is a motion to approve contract renewal with Delta Dental for a period of July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2021.
Mr. Chairman, this is a 2-year rate lock, so it'll be a 3.5 decrease for 2 years in a row.
Any discussion on that? All right, does anybody have any open business or anything they'd like to say?
A couple things.
Sure.
I was at the baby shower yesterday at the senior center, and the walkway between the facility and the atrium, or whatever you want to call it, there, had about 1 inch of water on the floor. So I don't know if you knew about that or not. The door was propped open, and there's like water everywhere. We all walked around looking at the geese and things out there, but we were inside sitting at the tables, but as the door over there was propped open, there's water all over the floor. So I don't know if it's leaking from underneath, or if it's leaking from on the top, or where it's coming from. So just want to let you know on that. And then also, Knights of Columbus were out collecting, on the corner, and they happened to be on Ecorse Road in Pardee. And so as I went by, we ran a light, and I stopped, and I said, I don't think you guys are supposed to be here on Ecorse Road. Oh no, we have a permit. So we went and did something, came back, and we had to go into Ace Hardware, and the gentleman was out there collecting out there, and I happened to talk to him. The gentleman is it Kessler? Who's the guy that signed? The guy Kessler. So he came up and happened to come up in his car, so I was talking to him. I said, no, and that's why I asked you about being on Ecorse Road. It's not our area, that's a county road. So, security-wise and safety-wise, you really can't be on there. So I don't know if there's something that we can let them know when they request to be out on the corners. They're just thinking that's in Taylor, so it's Ecorse and Pardee, and it's Goddard and Pardee. Even though you tell them it's at the bottom.
We can't necessarily stop them. They can call the county and get permission from
Well,
the
and that's
county,
what
the county reverts them back to us.
Oh, because that's what I told them. I said, maybe because it's a county road, you
But
can
they
call
do
them.
get a letter,
Yeah.
with their approval letter, I do submit county roads, private roads, these are not
Yeah, he
allowed.
showed me the letter that he had there, but I was just saying, but if something happens to them on that county road, it's not our,
Right.
we're not in trouble.
Well, the biggest, that's like Michelle said, there's a list, and the county always says, well, Taylor can make that decision or whatever like that. So we want them to abide by the list that we give them. However, if they're creating an issue where they're backing up traffic or anything like that, that's when we usually contact the police. And then they'll go out and basically say, hey, you can't be here or whatever because you're obstructing. Telegraph is the big one.
Well, and they both, the gentleman said.
As long as they stay off Telegraph, it's kind of, but that's kind of how we've always handled it. I mean, when they're, right.
So if they're on Ecorse, no, then don't worry about it then?
I
I want to know,
wouldn't,
because
as
if
long as
you're
you're
not
not-
supposed to be there,
right.
just kind of nicely say,
Yeah.
no, you're not supposed to be here.
Right.
Because that's my road, I go down there.
Right.
I just didn't want them to get in trouble. I mean, that's